springs, foot bar down, head rest down, throw it off. So we're going to set up from here where you put your heels on the wood deck first and your toes on the foot bar and Pilates stands. You're going to move down and lie down. Then the hands come to the shoulder blocks. You're going to bridge up and shimmy as far forward as you can and maintain the bridge. Now, what I don't want to see is this. You see how my chest is all lifted. I want to keep the chest funneled in and the hips lifted without popping the chest. So it starts by articulating down into the well, from the sternum first, down past the low ribs, down and into the lumbar, and I'll let my tailbone drop back. By the time I get here, my heels are on the wooden deck. I'm going to use the heel to seat connection to push about, I don't know, halfway out. Then the carriage doesn't move. Dig my heels in, curl tailbone up until we get to that first position with the ribs funneled and the hips lifted. Then the heels lift to bring the hips back. So it's curled down into the well from the sternum, lower ribs, lumbar, find the wood, release the tailbone back, press out halfway, keep it still, roll the tailbone back up, and lift the heels high. One more time, down, find, release, lift, and center. Reversing that, you stay high and find the wood as soon as you can, pushing out to that same position, roll down through the sternum, release the lower back, release the tail all the way back, come in as far as you can, which isn't very far for me, and then lift your heels to lift your hips all the way in. So press out, find the wood, articulate down, releasing the tailbone down, come in, lift the heels to lift the hips, and it goes out, and you stay still, and it releases back, and you lift up. One more time, out, hold still, release back, in, and lift. The end of it is the stretch, trying to keep the knees together, hips lifted, ribs still funneled, hands come to wherever you can grip, whether it's your ankles, or the foot bar, or the rails, whatever it is. You stretch that, wrap your shoulders to your back. Then your hands come back onto the shoulder blocks, and you shimmy back on, and step off for the next exercise.